And here is Frank Kaminsky, who was absolutely everything last year. And he topped it off by being drafted in the first round, the 9th pick overall by the Charlotte Hornets. And Frank, after a year of accolades, and you couldn't hardly get any more, what's it going to be like for you in the adjustment in the NBA?
Well, it's going to be a lot different. Basketball was always a passion, and it got me to the college level. But now it's my job. Now it's time to go out there and do it for a living, and it's going to be an adjustment. It's a completely different game. There's better athletes, there's better competition at the NBA level, but I'm lucky and fortunate enough to have been able to be drafted to a good organization, and I'm going to have an opportunity to go in and get some playing time right away. So I'm just really excited about everything.
What was it like for you in the tournament, in the NCAA tournament, which seems to be pressure-packed because obviously it's a one-and-done affair, much different than anything you play in? How's the pressure in that as opposed to, let's say, a Big Ten championship?
The tournament's a little bit different. There's a different feel to it. Once you get to the Final Four stage, you're playing in football stadium, so that's a little bit different in and of itself. You always dream of playing in Final Fours, and I was lucky enough to have been to back-to-back ones. So, the pressure you feel at that stage is just so much different than anything else. The Big Ten tournament, being in Chicago and everything was a lot of fun for me, being able to come back home and play in front of so many friends and family. But, I'll never forget those Final Fours.
You're also playing for a guy that has a few Chicago ties, and Michael Jordan. Have you spoken with him, talked with him about what he expects of you?
I spoke to him, and he just reiterated how much confidence he had in me, and just said he's excited to get to work, and I can't wait to get down there and get working with the coaching staff.
When does everything kick off for you?
I got a couple weeks here at home. I'm running a camp back home starting tomorrow, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then I'll have a couple camps for rookies in the first couple weeks of August, and then down to Charlotte to get to work.
I think the draft for everyone is one of those things where you sit around for a while. Did any other team give you an indication that they were going to pick you, or did you think it was going to be Charlotte all the time?
There are a lot of different teams. Just the way it works, you work out for so many teams. You got a nice window there after the college season ends to get in and work out with different organizations, and you got to gauge your interest levels. You got to have representatives around you that trust people and give you good information. And I knew Charlotte was definitely very interested in me, and when draft night came around, I heard that if I was there on the board, they were going to take me, and that turns out that's what happened.
Let's talk a little bit about how you got to Wisconsin, because obviously a person that is in the Chicago area, and Lyle is in the Chicago area, how do you eventually wind up as a Badger?
Well, when I was getting recruited, I wasn't the most sought-after recruit. So when Wisconsin came calling, I fell in love immediately. It was a big school, not too far away from here, but the perfect distance away, where I felt like I was away for college. But I made the greatest decision of my life to go there, and I had the best 4 years of my life, and it was so much fun.
I was down on the field when you were talking to Robin Ventura, and you said you believed that you could hit the ball out of the park in batting practice, and Robin said, well, we probably will arrange that for you. How did it work out?
I hit a ground rule double, so technically I did hit it out of the park, just not on the fly.
Let's take a look at it.
There was a lot of misses.
You got a big strike zone, though.
Yeah. By the end of it, I was just lifting up my leg and trying to get as much power into it as I could. So I had my friends squawking behind me. So it was fun. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that again. So
well, we showed the last clip we had of you was the one that you one-hopped it out of the ballpark. So, I mean, you got the high leg kick. That's good. You get to be able to.
I wanted to get a bat flip in. That's what I wanted. that was the end goal. On that one, I was close. I got it right to the edge of the front of the warning track.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
Down the line, and that one's out of here. So I'll take that one for what it is.
So do you think that's going to happen anytime soon? Did you pick the right sport?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I do too well in many other sports.
The White Sox, you're going to get a chance to see them because they have a minor league team in Charlotte, and you'll get a chance to see some of the White Sox younger players before they get a chance to come up here. But it's got to be really exciting for you looking ahead and knowing that a team obviously really wanted you. That's what happens if you're drafted in the first round, but also that they're probably planning on you to be the guy they build around for the future.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pieces. Obviously, the organization knows what they want to do and their plans for the future, and I'm lucky that I'm a part of that. But as far as Charlotte goes, obviously there's a lot to do down there. It's a great city. I've been down there for a few days now. I was a few days before I came back home and got to see a lot of different things. Got to see the baseball stadium down there, and I think I'll be spending some time out there. I think I could become a scout for the White Sox in my spare time. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, you will have very little spare time, I think, with what's in store for you. And let me just go down the National College Player of the Year, consensus first team All-American, and the Big Ten Player of the Year, as well as the Big Ten Tournament MVP. What a year it was, and it's capped off by a first-round draft pick. So, Frank, thank you very much. We appreciate you here, and I liked what you did down there. I like the high leg kick.
Thanks.
If it doesn't work out for you in basketball, come on back here.
Okay, we'll see how that goes.
Take care of yourself. Good luck. Frank Kaminsky,